Welcome to Aunty K's, your favorite radical, queer, indigenous auntie, bringing you tarot every day. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aunty K's Tarot. I've moved down to a city, and I'm going to make a video because I have urban internet, and I think I can upload it before work. So here we go. I pulled some cards today from the Land Back Tarot, and I got Spirit and the Scout of Cups, who would represent the Page of Cups, and Spirit is from the Shadow Arcana of this deck, so it does take the place of Fool, a spiritual fool, and finding those spiritual connections, those spiritual portals, and bringing it into actions of our heart, actions that are rooted in a love that is so immense it is sacrificial. And this is a love that doesn't belong on romantic partners, but because that's too intense for a singular person. But this is a type of love that belongs on community, on peoples, on humanity, on the earth, and on all our relations. A love that is sacrificial, that is unconditional. That's where it belongs. Where you're willing to risk it all, because when apocalypse of a people is what is occurring, whether it's hundreds of years later or whether it's going on right now, very much in the present, the only solutions that can defeat the might of an occupying force are ones that will be deemed illegal. This is from Oka. This is from 1492 Land Back Lane, where they were stopping in 2020, 2021, a subdivision being built. If that sounds similar to illegal settlements in the West Bank, congratulations. This is from the rail blockades in 2019 in support of stopping pipelines. All of these people are considered terrorists by the occupying state. And I think that's important to understand, that is part of the sacrifice that is made. Understanding that colonial powers use those words as justification, that they always have, that hasn't changed. And that's why only settler countries and their parent empires today consider the resistance forces of the world's indigenous people to be terrorist. They're the only ones who consider that. And I think these cards are appropriate on a day when much of this continent is, through various names, having a feast, a ritual feast that is done across the majority of the North American continent in the parts called the USA and Canada. I don't believe Mexico has this feast. They have their own means of colonization. But it's a ritual feast of genocide and settler colonialism. And whatever name you want to call it, arose by any other name, so to say, it is still a ritual feast, and it has spiritual power. And that spiritual power is evident by the fact that this still occurs. To world indigenous people. And I am talking about Palestine and Lebanon right now. When you participate in that feast, you're part of the normalization that allows this to happen. And if world indigenous people can sacrifice their lives, their reputations, their freedoms, you can sacrifice having a ritual feast. So those are my thoughts for today. That came out of some pretty heavy cards. Talk to you later, folks.